Hey guys, it's me, Mario. Long time no see, A family friend was visiting and was using our room to sleep outside. I couldn't record for a while. But that's okay. Give me time to think and to draw, so. Today we're going to continue Torgor The Minotaur. How you guys enjoying the series so far? Hope it's good. I have a whole playlist in my created videos. I organized a bit. I made my other playlists private except for this one and I think 3 others. The Great Dragon Book, the background music, and other videos that I made, I believe. The ones that are private. Yeah. Let me just turn the music down. Torgor The Minotaur. Chapter 9. Battle begins. Let's see. Battle begins. Torgor raced out of the river and swung his axe above his head. "Look out!" Tom yelled at Elena, who was placing an arrow in her bow. As the axe whirled down towards them, Tom and Elena leaped aside. The golden blade slammed down, shaking the ground so that they both lost their balance and sprawled flat on their backs. Tom jumped to his feet, slashing at Torgor with his sword, but the beast barely noticed the blows, jerking the axe head out of the ground. He headed up the hill, straight for the tree where Tagus still lay tethered. He swept his axe through the air, and as he stalked towards the injured horseman. "He's going to kill Tagus," Elena gasped. "We've got to stop him." Tom lunged himself up the hill, and he couldn't believe how fast Torgor was. Even with the extra speed given to him by Tagus's horseshoe token, Tom had a hard time keeping up with the evil beast's giant strides. He left Elena and their animal friends far behind, and reached the hilltop just a few paces behind Torgor. The beast stood over the trapped horseman, who was staring up at his captor with fury in his eyes. Rage flooded through Tom as Torgor raised his weapon. Tom dropped his sword and shield, leaped up, and caught the axe by the blade. The beast let out a bellow of fury and waved the axe wildly. But Tom managed to cling on, even though the golden blade cut into the palms of his hands. As Torgor whirled the axe through the air, Tom felt his hands slipping. He lost his grip on the axe head, and was thrown to the ground. The fall knocked the breath out of him. Gasping, he forced himself up onto his hands and knees. He could feel the hope in his heart failing. He just didn't have the strength to combat this beast. A short laugh made him look up. To his astonishment, Curlo, the gatekeeper, was standing in front of him, shaking his head. "You're just like your father, Teledon," Curlo said, too stubborn to admit defeat. Tom's fury surged up again. "Leave me alone," he shouted. What right did Curlo have to criticize him or his father? Anger and determination gave him the strength to stand, and he grabbed his sword and shield to attack the beast once more. An approving smile spread across Curlo's features, and Tom realized that the gatekeeper had been deliberately trying to anger him so that he would get up and fight again. Was Curlo on their side after all? Tom started towards Torgor, but he heard a furious yelp and turned to see that Elena was at the top of the hill with Silver and Storm. His friend was busy firing arrow after arrow at the beast's back, but they bounced off his thick hide. Tom swung his sword around his head and jumped forwards to hack at the beast's muscular legs, but Torgor easily kicked the blade aside. Tagiz tried to back away from the Minotaur, but the horseman's struggles only drove the teeth of the trap further into his flesh, and a new stream of blood began to trickle down to his hooves. That was a long sentence. He kicked out with his forelegs, but the evil beast was out of his reach. Brave Tagiz can't fight like this, Tom thought. If only we could free him. As Torgor raised the axe again, as Torgor raised the axe above his head once more, Tom had an idea. He sprung between the two beasts, just in front of the chain that tethered Tagiz to the tree, and swung his sword at Torgor. The Minotaur let out a bellow of rage and swung the axe down with all his might towards Tom. At the last moment, Tom dived to one side. He felt his hair ruffle in the blade's slipstream and heard a loud clang as it struck the chain. The links had parted. The chain was broken. Tagiz let out a roar, rolling over. Excuse me. Rolling over. Tom saw him leap up, his hooves pawing the ground, still trailing the vicious trap from one leg. He drew himself upon Torgor as the two beasts wrestled together. Tom felt a stab of pride. How brave the horseman was. He surged forwards to help, and rained the blows into Torgor's back. Silver darted in and out, nipping at Torgor's ankles. Taggers, you can do it, Helena cried. The two beasts turned in the ground as they fought. Torgor grabbed his arms around Haggis' body, trying to crush the life out of him, and lowered his head to gore the horseman with his horns. As quick as lightning, Taggis reached up, grabbing the nearest horn and twisting it. A drawn-out cry of agony came from Torgor as Taggis wrenched the horn away from his head. The Minotaur instantly let go of the horseman, who dropped to the ground. Panting, Torgor stumbled backwards, then grew suddenly still. That's it, Tom cried. Hope flooded through him. Torgor's strength is in his horns. That's the way to defeat him. And that was chapter 9. Battle begins. I love the art in these books. They're so cool. Just look at that. Look at all that detail. That's epic. Adam Blade did a really good job with these books. Well, hopefully I can read chapter 10 to you guys next Thursday, I believe. Yeah, next Thursday. Ugh. Hope you guys enjoyed my read through Beast Quest. Battle begins. Sorry I've been away for a while. But I see I got some new people in here. Hey guys. Hello to you new people out there who are watching my content. I am honored to have you as my audience for today. I really am. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy me reading through the third series of Beast Quest. I read all of the first and second series already. Hope you guys check that out once you're done with this one. I have a whole playlist. Hopefully I didn't private it. I can check it after this video, so. Alright. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest. I got something in my eye. Well, bye-bye for now.